workout by Dr. MLE Beach Witch. In this alchemical strength and stretch routine, I fuse the medicine of the bull and the spider to open up our entire body, strengthen all the way around our core without doing any crunches, and release lactic acid, stress, and other toxins from our body. I started choreographing these strength and stretch routines after noticing that the members at my gym were getting all wound up, super tight, and were just never, ever releasing their bodies. So I've been coaching at one of those boutique, corporate, circuit-style training gyms. Classes are great. There's a lot of science behind them. They're fantastic, but there's really not nearly enough love for the core and no stretching whatsoever. So as I myself started doing these classes regularly, I was like, wow, I feel really strong. I feel really confident. My endorphins are jamming, but my body is just like so wound up. There's something missing. So I started choreographing these strength and stretch routines for myself and then thought, why not share them? Everybody else's body needs them as well. So this one is going to be 20 to 30 minutes. Once I get into strengthening the core and stretching and releasing toxins, it's hard for me to stop, but I promise you it is worth it. And all of the members at my gym stay, right? They schedule their day, they stay the extra time so they can do this at the end of the workout. You can do this at the beginning or the end of the workout. You can do it solo, standalone as well. You need yourself, a mat, yoga mat, some other kind of mat, and a pair of socks. We're gonna hit the socks when we go up the wall for the spider part of the routine. So you also need, which is why I'm sitting in this awkward place, some wall space. The wall is the most accessible and awesome prop that there is. You might also wanna queue up a calming, soothing playlist. If that's your jam, do it now. Grab your socks, grab your water, and get ready for the bull spider, a strength and stretch routine by Dr. MLE Beach Witch. All right, so start with your mat up against the wall, tabletop position. So 90 degrees, hands to shoulders, to hips, to knees. Cow, cat. So cow, drop down through your lower back, lengthen tailbone to the top of your head. Cat, arch through your upper back. When we do propulsive movements, when we swing heavy kettlebells, we put a lot of pressure on our spines. So it is important to take time to give our spine some love. 2 more. And 1. Extend your right leg, get really long through that heel, and then turn and look over your left shoulder. Inhale, center, exhale, other side. Extend left leg, get really long through that heel, turn and look over the right shoulder. 4 more cycles. So if you've just done a high intensity workout, this is a good transition. Nervous system reset. If you're preparing to work out, it will wake up your body. Don't worry, I will find my words. I promise I will. From here, tuck your toes under, lift your hips high, find down dog. So press your shoulders through. Again, lift your hips high, reach your heels towards the ground, lift and raise 5 times. We are so dynamic in our workouts, and then we tend to be really static in our stretches. So my goal is that we are as dynamic in the stretch as we are in the workout itself. Last one. Come forward to plank. Shift your weight forward. So I want your chest, your shoulders, maybe a little past your wrists, hips a little higher than you think you want them to be, navel into spine, and then all the way on your hippie toes. Feel the strength there, now push it back. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, plank. 4 more times. And 1. Hold plank. Baby pike. 5, 4. Get deeper into your core. 2 and 1. Press it back up. Now it's like we're coming into up dog prep. So as you come forward to plank, drop your hips down, tuck your toes, but don't set your knees down. Okay, that's gonna feel awkward, wonky. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, up dog prep. We are loosening, limbering our lower back, starting to get into our core. 1 more. Hold this one here. Really drop those hips down. Right knee to nose. Or as close as you can get to your nose. Hold it. Again, get high on the left toes. Lift your hips, navel to spine. Drop it down. 4 more. Knee to nose. 3, 2, and 1. Lift it up. Step back. Catch your breath. Harder than you thought it was going to be, right? Step however you can your right foot between your hands. Lengthen the left leg. Scooch those toes back. Drop the knee down. Soft on that knee. Now we rock. Forwards and backwards. Opening your hip flexors. Lengthening down that back quad. 2. And now we hold it. Stay right here. Oh, yeah. All right, this might be enough for you. That's totally cool. If you got a little more juice, lift your left arm up and over. Lifting up out of the left hip. Side ribs separate. So left side body, left hip flexor, left quad. If you got a little more, drop your right fingertips down towards the floor. On the inhale, make space. Left side body, left hip flexor, left quad. On the exhale, flush it out. Again, you can stay right here or keep twisting. Left hand outside your right thigh. Open your chest. Imagine there's a wall as you bring out your spine. Lengthen through your shoulder girdle and feel the energy back through your fingertips. That's it. Sink forward. 2 deep. Cleansing breaths. Hands inside your foot. Step back. Down dog. Give me a couple walks. Side to side. Here we go. Down dog plank. 5 times. Inhale. Exhale. So as we build some muscle memory, as we repeat these moves, I want you to really work the range of motion, get more dynamic. 2 and 1. Hold it here. Pike. Baby pike. 4. Navel to spine. 2. Bring it home. All the way home. Push back. That's it. Up dog prep. Drop it down. Down dog. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Really limbering up the lower back here. Super important. 2. Hold this one. Left knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale. Drop it down. Lift it up. 2 and 1. Take it back. Give me a couple deep breaths. How good does that feel? Left foot in between the left hands. Take your time here. Scooch your right toes back. Get really long through your right leg. Then set it down. I want you to be gentle on that back knee. And then it is a gentle rocking motion. Forwards and backwards. Opening up the hip flexor. Lengthening the back quad. Hold it here. Again, you can stay here. This might be where your body's at. Totally cool. Right arm. Again, we're lifting up from the hip. Up and over. Side body lengthens. If your body will let you, left fingertips to the floor. Keep hinging your weight forward, giving me deep and dynamic breaths. On the exhale, maybe keep twisting. So right hand outside left thigh. Imagine there's a wall as you wring out your spine. Open your shoulder girdle, lengthen through your fingertips. Start to let some toxins go. On the exhale, back center, hands in between your foot. Step back. Deep breaths. Round 3. Plank, down dog. So we are strengthening our core here and also resetting our nervous system because our head is beneath our hips. Blood flowing the other direction. One more. Hold it here. Baby pipe. 5, 4. Get deeper. I know you can. You know you can. 2 and 1. Push it back. Drop down. Up dog prep. 4 more times. Now you know it. You can start to maybe speed it up, right? Start to grow some confidence. Hold it here. Right knee to nose. 5. Drop it. Lift it. Drop it. 3. Oh, yes. Now this time, hold your knee to your nose. This might get a little awkward. That's totally fine. Lift it up. Use your hands if you need to. Set your right foot down. Scoot your left foot back. Soft on your back knee. Rock it forward and backwards. So we are revisiting these stretches so we can get deeper. Again, so we can build some muscle memory. Hold it here. This time, hands behind your back. Open your heart, open your throat. Arch your back a little deeper. Look up. Breathe deeply. Flushing out hip flexors, quad, lower back. 2 more. Hands inside your foot. Step back. Plank, down dog, 5 times. All right, now you know the sequence, so you can start to shift focus to your body, to the range of motion. Baby pipe, right here. 5, get in there. 3, 2, take it up. Up dog prep, drop your hips down, lift it high. Really focus on the motion of your hips here. 2 more. Hold it. Knee to nose. 3. Drive that knee, sharpen it up. Hold it here. Get high. However you can, this is good practice. Set your foot down. Scoot your back foot back. Lengthen through your back leg. Gentle on the back kneecap. Ooh, don't fall over. And then easy rock. 2. Hold it here. Hands behind your back. Open your heart, open your throat. Arch your back, look up. And then flush it all out. On the inhale, make length. On the exhale, sink into it. 2 more. Last cycle, y'all. Hands inside your foot, step back. 2 deep, cleansing breaths. Once more on each side. Plank. Down dog. Really come forward, come high on those toes. Yes. Navel into spine. 1 more. Hold it, baby pipe. Get deeper. You can always get deeper. It's a joke, y'all. And 1. Take it up. Up dog prep. Really drop those hips. So you can, with all these repetitions, start to feel more flexibility, right? In all those breathless places. All it takes is consistency and practice. Knee to nose. Let's go. 5. Drive the knee. Drop the hips. Really focus on that motion. 2 and 1. Knee comes all the way through. Set it down. Soft. Yes, okay. Advanced option here. You can stay here, or you can scooch your right foot out just a little bit off your yoga mat. Hinge forward. Turn your toe out, right? So I got my toe turned out to 45 degrees. Hinge forward. That might be enough for you. That's cool. Or check it out. Right arm goes up and over, grasps my left foot. So now I'm really twisting, looking over my shoulder, opening up the same muscle groups, right? So still focusing on the left hip flexor and quad. You can do any of the previous variations. You can pull your foot in further. This is definitely a move to grow to. All it takes, what? Consistency and practice. On the exhale, hands inside, scooch that foot back in. Step back. Final round, let's go. Plank. Lift it high. Use your breath. Push your heart rate. This is a dynamic strength and stretch. Hold it down, baby pike. 5. Really squeeze. Get deeper. 2. Push it back. Up dog prep. Drop. Get dramatic. Why not? Your body likes it. I promise your body does. 2 more. Really push through. And 1. Knee to nose. Sharpen. Build confidence. Build core strength. 2. Walk this one through. Soft on the back knee. Again, you can do any variation of this low lunge. Extra credit, walk your foot to the edge or maybe off your yoga mat. Turn your toes out 45 degrees. Right hand down. Left hand reaches back for your right foot. Then you hinge forward. Look over your shoulder. Get really deep into your hip flexor and your quad. And again, this is a place to grow. So if you can't do that now, do another variation and aspire to this. It's good to have places to grow, even in our stretching routines. Two big breaths. Take it back to down dog. Tuck your toes, drop your knees, come into tabletop without setting your knees down. 5 big breaths here. So quads, core firing, isometric hold. Again, knees 90, shins parallel to the floor. 3. Oh yes, we will come to this baby bear position in another routine. But for now, we're moving on to the spider. So we just did the bull. Put your socks on. Yes, I will explain the animal metaphors, but I will not waste time. I will do it while we are stretching. All right. So socks on. This will help us to slide up and down the wall gracefully, like spiders do. Maybe grab some water, because that was more dynamic than you thought it would be. And as we come to the wall, it works best if you get your butt into the wall first, and then blades up the wall. All right. So you can adjust and make this work for you. Ideally, you have room to straddle your legs. So I gotta move my mat. Take your time here. We are now getting into some deeper stretches, right? Some more restorative stretches, and equally some deeper core work. So legs up the wall and then straddle as much as you can. Maybe a little more than you think you can. You put your hands on your inner thighs to get deeper there. So the wall is great because it gives us this push-pull that allows us to get deeper, again, into the stretch, into the core, without really feeling like we're working harder. Okay, so the bull. That first sequence on the mat was the bull. Bulls, cows, bovines, they appreciate the process and the foundation. They're super easygoing, right? Chewing their cud on a beautiful spring day in the sunshine in a meadow. That's all they need, right? They're okay with the moment. The Germans call this Gemütlichkeit. So I think that, you know, a lot of folks I see at the gym, they just are in like such a capitalist rush, right? They want to go hard. They want to lift heavy weights. They want to jump around, and they are not appreciating the process or the foundation, which is the stretch and the core, right? Most important work that we do. So that's the rationale for the bull. The spider, I like to imagine. I just felt like I felt a spider there. It's super graceful, right? It can move in lots of planes of motion at once. As I choreograph this sequence, I really imagined the spider, you know, like navigating the wall, which we will do. But first, flush out your hips, lengthen your inner thighs, start to stretch into your glutes. I prescribe the stretch for like daily, like multiple times a day. Like you're watching TV, you're just like in between things, find some wall. Maybe you just got in an argument with your boss, you had a really stressful email exchange. This will just immediately bring it all in. Slowly, maybe using your hands to assist, because this is a very intense stretch. Bring your legs slowly, slowly. Back up the wall. Plank and flex. So legs at the wall, super relaxing pose. It lets the blood flow the other direction, takes pressure off our legs, gives them some love. Hold it here. All right, bend your knees, both feet into the wall, lift your hips high. Here now in handstand prep, take our hands gently behind our hips if you want, right? But really we're anchoring through the upper back and the neck. Those are the muscles we're stretching. So if you're in the middle of a busy work day, you've been at the laptop or the computer for hours, great stretch. Or you got tension in your neck, because again, you've just been in a fight with a coworker, right here. Now the key as we move into some strengthening moves is not to put pressure in our fingertips. If anything, spider them down. The weight is in our upper back. Right leg extended, open it 10 times. Like I promised, core without crunches. We're also working into our inner thighs. Don't forget your lower back and your butt, both parts of your core. So in all of it here, 4, start to extend the range of motion. Yes. 2, lift up a little higher. Right ankle to left thigh, find figure 4. Oh, and this is why we have socks on, right? You can just slide all the way down the wall. Further, your foot comes down the wall, the deeper the stretch is going to be. You'll notice that my butt isn't touching my mat, but I'm dropping it as much as I can. Right hand, right, inside of that bent knee, inside of the thigh, press gently out. So again, opening our hips, releasing all the stress, anxiety, anger, fear, all the negative emotions we store there, lengthening the inner thigh, giving our glutes some love. On the inhale, make space. On the exhale, flush it all out. So you might actually imagine that you're flushing out, right, whatever brought you to this place. I, for example, am a bicycle commuter. I have not driven a motor vehicle since 2015, so going on a decade now. I let my driver's license expire. And now that I live in South Florida, I am regularly, right, almost killed by angry drivers who will then stop and yell at me after, almost killing me, which is pretty brutal. That actually happened on my way to the gym on Saturday when I was going to lead a 45-minute strength and stretch class. And so, my nervous system, everything just totally like adrenaline spiked. And I was like, wow, I'm going to go coach people. I'm like calming down and resetting their nervous system. So, it is that visualization is very powerful, right? That you are actually flushing, right? A negative experience, interaction, right? Someone who's stressing you out, just flush them right out of your body. 2 more big breaths. Lift it back up. Check this out, y'all. Now you will really feel the magic of the spider. Yes? Really, again, we're pushing feet into the wall, pushing our lower back down, lifting our hips high. You can see my hands are up, no pressure there. And then I'm scooching up and down the wall. Oh yeah. It's kind of like, the bicycle that we do all the time, but more effective because we've got the pressure of the wall. 5, 4, get in there. 2, yes. Lift and release. Lift up the wall. Flex and point your toes. 3, 2, give me almost, right? Not quite a full straddle, almost. Pull your legs away from the wall. All right, so back to the strength. Pulse, crunch, tap the wall. Shoulder blades off the mat, rolling ribs to hips. Maybe flex your feet. Yep, get a little deeper. Feeling that in our abs, our glutes, our inner thighs. Now speed it up. Build some good feet here. 10. How's she counting? I'm on 7. You gotta trust me here. 4 more, get in there, get deeper. Use your breath, exhale up and kneel down. 2 and 1. Slide your legs back up, keep them away from the wall. Anchor your shoulders, arms in a T. Again, I want us to avoid as much as we can pressing into our fingertips, so spider them, and then windshield wiper side to side. I like to imagine, and yes, you really do have to use your imagination, that I'm a spider, just like swinging in my web on a gentle spring breeze. It just feels so delicious. I worked so hard to make that web. I know it's going to be destroyed in the rainstorm tonight, and so for now, I'm just rocking on it, enjoying the breeze, trimming up my waistline. 4 sets, 4 on each side. So really lengthen your legs as much as you can. We are using those long levers to get deeper, right? To cut into core muscles we did not know we had. 2. So good, so good. Last one. Oh yeah. Feet into the wall. Lift your hips up. Get really high. Again, hands to the floor or just gently behind your lower back. Get up on your head and neck. Release through those areas. Come here, Ricky. Give your puppy some pets. Because he doesn't know why you're talking to your phone and not to him. Left leg up. Long and strong. 10 times. Open it up. This is like an extra stability challenge. I'm petting a puppy. Really open. Yes, that's it. You're halfway there. Keep those hips high. 3. Good. I know you got it. I know you're not cheating on me. Lift a little higher. Left ankle to right thigh. Find figure 4. And then scooch it down. So the further you drop your foot, deeper the stretch. Dropping the butt, but keeping it off the mat. Left hand, left inner thigh, press gently out to get deeper into the stretch. And again, maybe meditate on a situation, person, system, idea that's causing you some, mixed emotions or ugly feelings. And visualize yourself like literally flushing it out of your body here. My mother is coming to visit soon, and my sister, who I'm somewhat estranged from. So in case you're curious, that's what I'm meditating on now, bringing my nervous system into rest and digest before they arrive. So you can also use this sequence in preparation, right? For like a job interview, a stressful family reunion, a confrontation with an intimate partner, again, a stressful work meeting. Really, this pairs well on either side of those kinds of like high intensity moments when our nervous system is activated and goes into fight or flight mode, which is what happens during high intensity fitness. So before and after, you can bring yourself back down. 2, the foundation, like a bovine. 3 big breaths. Bring it back up. Hips high. Spider walk up the wall. Yes, that's it. Really push through your feet. Push through your upper back. You are getting super deep into your core. You may or may not feel it, depending on the strength of your core, but I promise you, you're cutting into muscles so deep you didn't even know you had them. 5, 4, yes, 2, and 1. Slowly lower. Legs slightly away from the wall. Find that V or straddle pulse. So focusing on our upper abdominals, inner thighs, and yes, our glutes are working too, right? It's very intentional that we are away from the wall. Your legs are straight and strong. Maybe point or flex your toes. Try them both. See how it feels. 10. Get in there. Use your breath. Exhale up. Inhale down. Yes, I'm counting. Halfway. 2. Woo, yeah. Get deep, get deep. Bring it up. Windshield wiper. So start to, again, extend the range of motion. We are strengthening and stretching simultaneously. You are so very welcome for this gift. Again, anchor your shoulder blades. Try to keep the fingers spidered, pressure light there. Really focusing on your range of motion. Oh, so good, so good. So we've worked all the way around our core. Our glutes, our lower back, our obliques, our waistlines, lower, upper abdominals. 2 more sets. Everything. It's going to feel so nice and tight tomorrow, I promise you. And the next day, and the next. But you got to come back, right? Maybe the day after tomorrow. And then the day after that tomorrow. Come on up. Left leg. All the way down. Find it now. After everything we just did, this might, depending on how tight your body is, still cause some discomfort, but we've really been working towards getting into this move with, the right amount of discomfort. So on the edge, but not over it. All right, on the exhale, other side, same thing. Find the L. Flush your body out with your breath. Back up, both legs to the left. I am ending with a series of stretches for the upper body. Look the other direction now. All right, look away. Look away from me. Press your shoulders down. Get a good twist here. So the twist is really wringing out our spine, flushing out toxins. Super important. And from here, I'm going to end with a short series of upper body stretches because I find that we just don't really stretch our upper bodies enough. We forget that that matters. And it's really yummy, really delicious. Slowly, slowly, that was a deeper stretch than you thought it was. Shift to the other side. Look away from your legs. Press your shoulders down. Breathe deeply. Maybe now start to meditate on all the awesomeness that is coming next. Whatever creative endeavors you're going to tackle after the last series of stretches. 2. Slowly bring it up. Roll all the way over. Supported child's pose. So head almost to the wall. Your hips are going to your heels. Feet in, knees out. I want your hands straight on the wall and your butt back. So adjust as needed. So think about your hands and your heart going the opposite direction of your hips. And once you get into it, slide your hands down the wall. Drop your head through your heart. Try that, y'all. See how it goes. I mean, drop your head through your biceps and your heart to the mat, but drop your head through your heart. It's probably a delicious, enlivening feeling. I do not doubt. Keep sending your hips back. 3 deep, cleansing breaths. Same thing, wall supported cobra. Come onto your stomach. This time our hands go up and out. And same thing, drop your chest down, head between your biceps. You can let your head drop entirely here, chin to your chest, and release through your neck a little bit more. Really big breaths. We really feeling this, or I know we're really feeling this in our upper arms. Slide it down the wall. Take your time there. Deceptively intense stretch. Come to your feet. Hands to the wall. Sit your hips back. Find supported tabletop. So torso to hips to feet, 90 degrees. Again, drop your head through. Just really sink into this stretch. Send breath to all the breathless places in your body. Like a bovine, fill yourself up with gratitude for this moment, whatever it is. Find that contentful vibe. Everything is okay. Everything is beautiful as it is. 3, 2, hands down. Grasp the backs of your ankles, soft bend in your knees, torso kisses your thighs. Give yourself a hug, give yourself some love, get really deep into this stretch. Let everything go one last time. Slow. Thank you for joining me for the bull spider, which I did fail to tell you is an actual creature. It's a pretty cool spider that has horns like a bull, which are designed to get stuck in predator birds' throats. So birds choke when they try to eat the bull spider. It's very rare and can be found in